Hello again, my coolest of kids. How's everybody doing on this? Kind of blustery, a wee bit cold. At least it isn't raining. Columbus Day. I'd like to apologize to y'all for not uploading for about the last week, but I've been very busy. I actually ended up helping set up another satellite office for my work over in Albany, New York this past week, and I have not been free practically at all. I've been absolutely just so tired. And then this past weekend, I rested, caught up, watched a bunch of sports, and took a break for me. Had some me time, which was much needed. Like I said, I apologize to y'all. I didn't mean to be gone for as long as I did, but I really was that busy and that stressed and that just, and it wasn't even the bad stress. It was that good type of stress. That kind of stress that when you're doing it at the time, it's tiring and, it's a lot of mental work, even physical work too, moving in all those computer towers, all the boxes, all the supplies, everything. Helping to, kind of crash course train a part of a crew so that they'll be able to at least get the bare minimum of things done and taken care of, and start their process there, because they're going to be able to call us and get a hold of us, and they have a couple people there that are actually trained veterans in the work that we do, but a solid 2 out of 3 out of them newbies, all new people, some of them right out of college, some of them they're veterans coming from different parts of the workforce or different places that they might be doing some of the same type of work, but it's all different there. But it was nice to be able to be there to help them, to be like someone they could look to, and someone that could help them get everything set up and out on the right foot. It's awesome. Now, I have a nice analogy on someone that I used to know when I was a little bit younger, and I used to know him, I still know him obviously, but I have a close friend, and he one time described his decision-making process to me at one point, and it just made so much sense, and I've carried it along in my mind for the longest time, and I want to share it with you guys. Now, my buddy, his name's Kevin. He grew up, or he was in a normal family, a mother and father, and he was the oldest brother out of 3 siblings. There was him, he was the oldest brother. He had a younger brother who was about 6 or 7 years younger than him, and a sister who was 10 years younger than him. So, as the older brother, they always looked up to him, and when they were younger, he used to, harass them, beat on them, but what, nobody else could. Everybody else better respect his sister and his brother and take care of them. They're not allowed to make fun of them or beat them or anything like that, but he was the older brother, so that's what he got to do. Now, as he got into his teenage years, and his brother was still grade school, and his sister was right behind his brother, age-wise, he noticed that his brother would copy him a lot. He would copy him all the time. And he also noticed at the same time that his sister would put up with stuff from other people to the extent that he would harass her and beat on her and make fun of her and do things like that. He noticed that everything that he did, they idolized him. It was almost like they were watching him all the time. It's almost like they wanted to be like him. And as siblings go and as things are, that is honestly how it is. You look up to your oldest brother or your oldest, as a sister, you look up to your oldest brother, and that you want to see how he treats people and how you're supposed to be treated by him or by other people. And by the brother, you want to be like your older brother. You want to be able to, show off and show him how you are and how good you are and how cool you are and how grown up you are. This totally directly translated into how he wanted to be as a person. He realized at that young age that if he showed his brother how well you were supposed to act and how you were supposed to treat people and how you were supposed to, be responsible and, pursue your goals and to make sure that you are doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, enjoy yourself, be a kid, have fun, mess around, do whatever. But you can do it responsibly and do it without affecting and hurting others around you and making your life something that was worth it. Make your actions something that should be duplicated, something that someone could look up to. That if somebody were to follow your footsteps, they would have a good future in front of them. Make your choices as if somebody else is watching, as if somebody else is basing their decision on how, when, and what you do. His sister at the same time. The way he was acting and treating her and being, towards her, she was dealing with stuff as much as he would deal out to her. Treat her good, treat her kind, treat her right, treat her the way that she deserves to be treated. And that way there, when she gets out there and she's dating a man or a woman or anyone, whoever's going to be with her, she knows how she should be treated and what she should be putting up with and what she shouldn't be. Being the older, responsible, being the one that other people are looking up to. It doesn't have to be your brother and sister in the real world. It could be anybody, friends, relatives, even, people that are older than you, parents, your family, anything. They see how you are. They can even see the error in their ways no matter who they are. And they see what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you're doing it. If it can help them to be a better person, that can translate out further and further in wavelengths, and it just keeps going like that. This world would be such a better place if more people tried to be a role model. More people tried to show the right way to do things. Now, I know there isn't necessarily a right or a wrong, a good or a bad, but we know what a good choice is, what a decent choice is, what a good person overall pertains to. And we know what the wrong choices are, the things that are not good, things that we shouldn't be doing. The moderation. Everything is good in moderation, correct? Well, not everything, but there's some things that are not good in moderation. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? And don't beat up people, things like that. That's not good in moderation. Unless you're a boxer. I mean, that's your career. And, all right, well, I digress. But anyways, be your own responsibility. If you understand what I mean. Show people what the world should be like. Make your actions duplicating. Make it something that, people can look up to at all times. This world would be a better place, and I can promise you that if more people looked at the world the way Kevin described his choice making to me. I try to do that in my own life. That's part of the reason why I do these videos, or I had been, up until this past week, where I was just swamped, honestly, tired and swamped. Trying to show actions, ways, steps, anything that might be able to help somebody else make some better choices in life, new choices in life, choices that are going to get them to a better place. Positive vibes for a positive life. Make sure you're always putting out the best possible version of yourself. Make sure you stay true to yourself as well. Have yourselves a wonderful day.